So I've been meaning to make this video for a while now because the last time I did a setup tour was back in 2018, and to say the least, it was very shit. And in the past year, I decided to move downstairs in my house, and during the move, I wanted to completely redo my setup and change everything about it, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did. So you walk in, to the left, you've got my bed, my hamper, both doors, my entrance and closet, and I'll show you guys my closet in a bit. If you go to the left, you have my TV. More to the left, you've got my dresser. And this is my 2020 setup. Now, I just filmed another video and it was really shit because I forgot to turn my light on. So let me turn that on so you guys can see better. So I'm going to be reading you guys what everything is and how much everything costs, and in total what everything costs. So we're going to start out here with my main monitor. It's a 24-inch curved 144 Hz AOC monitor. It's $230. Moving on to my second monitor, which is a 27-inch 1080p 60 Hz Acer monitor. It is $155. And it gets the job done. You really don't need the best monitor for your second one, so this one was a good one to settle on. Moving on to my peripherals. For my keyboard, I have the Ducky 1-2 Mini Mecha. It's $120, and it has Cherry MX Blue keycap, and they sound really nice. Really good switches. Some people say they're annoying, but fuck you. I think they sound nice. And for my mouse, I have the Razer Mamba Elite. It's $60. Moving on to my audio source. For my headset, I have the HyperX Cloud 2s, and they are $80. I also have the set of Logitech speakers, the Logitech Z200 speakers. They are $48, and I've just got them mounted underneath of my desk. You know, it doesn't really sound the worst, but I thought it looked cool, and it got them off my desktop. Now for my microphone, I have the Blue Yeti USB microphone. It's $130. It sounds really nice. And I also have this camera, which is a Logitech C9 20X Pro HD webcam. It's $100, and the camera on it is good, but the mic is really shit and distorted. But it makes it really fun just to fuck with people and be loud. So for that reason, I would get it. I like it. Moving on to my chair, I have the GT Racing Pro Series gaming chair. This is $180. Really nice, really comfy. Moving on to my PC, I'm going to be telling you guys what everything is in it and how much everything costs. And I'll also put up on the screen what everything is. So for my CPU, I have the AMD Ryzen 5 3600X 3.8 GHz 6-core processor. That is $400. For my CPU cooler, I have the Cooler Master RGB CPU cooler. It's $40. Onto my GPU, I have the MSI GeForce RTX 2060 Super 8GB graphics card. That is as well $400. For my motherboard, I have the MSI B450 Tomahawk Max. That's $115. For my RAM, I have the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 16GB RAM sticks. They're really nice. They have really cool RGB. They have a lot of settings in Corsair iCUE that can make it look really good. For my PSU, I have the 700 watt bronze power supply. It's $86. For my storage, I have two. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is $46. And I also have a 500 gigabyte SSD, which is $55. For my case, I have the Corsair Spec Delta RGB mid-tower case. It's $50. Now, moving on to my LED lights, I have, for one, they're the Guzador's 65.6 feet LED lights. They're $40. They're the ones underneath of my desk and also around my entire ceiling. Pretty good deal for them. While we're down here, you can tell how well I've been trying to manage my cords. So my last setup, they look like shit, kind of like the entire thing. But now they're nice and managed thanks to the net provided with the desk. I have more LED lights, which are the Cinest LED strips. They're $15. I have them on both of my monitors reflecting off the wall. Can't really tell because, you know, it's a video, and I also have the light on. But they look really nice in person. I also have them behind my TV. but I'm only including the ones that are on this setup right here. Now for my extras with my setup that don't really belong to any categories. Starting off, I have an Echo Dot, which is $25. I also have a mouse bungee, which is a case thrown mouse bungee. It's $20. It's really nice. And last but not least, I have the Logitech Elgato Stream Deck. It's $150. And I also have a PS4 controller. Say if I want to play Rocket League or anything, or any game with a controller, I can just plug that in and do that. So the budget for my entire setup, including the chair and everything on the desk, it is $3,170, which is a lot more than my last one, because the last one for monitors I had two big ass TVs that sucked. So to say the least, this is much of an upgrade, and I'm glad to say that this is my new setup. Now I'm going to turn off my lights since we're not reviewing anything else in my setup, and I'm going to show you guys what the closet looks like. So this is most of mine and my brother's shoes. We've also got some clothes. You got Wiz Khalifa on the wall, and also a shit ton of boxes from my setup, and also a lot of shoe boxes. So that's really all it is to my setup. I think it's really nice. I'll give you guys one more view of the actual setup without the lights on. And so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this setup. Downstairs in my house, I wanted to learn how to make a video. I had just learned out everything. Fuck, I don't! So within the process, shit! In the past year, I've moved it. Fuck, man! You have my dresser. And now, I'm going to show you my 2020 setup. Why are my what everything is and how much it all cost and the total in total. You've got to be fucking joking.